Honestly, I don't know how people have been discovering me through Final Fantasy XIV. Because there's just so much content out there. And yet I still get put in front of people. Like, I'm not big enough to, like, be up high in the rankings. And so it's a mystery to me, but, like, I am getting, like, traffic from YouTube. Round J, do you... Ishtola, you, in a Titan spot. There's plenty and it's super easy compared to the harder EX raids and Dawn Trail. I could have swore like people had trouble with Garuda specifically. So Ifrit and Garuda are now vanquished by your hands. Truly you have earned yourself a rest. Would that you had the luxury of time to enjoy it. It pains me to say, the Titan has also returned with a vengeance. As was the case before with his primal brethren. He has grown stronger than he was before. Then I went about my investigation. All indications suggest that the kobolds were nowhere near ready to resume their summoning rites. But as it turns out, they were deceiving us. I should have known better. The kobold's subterranean domain runs deep, and they can easily hoard the crystals with our being none the wiser. And a vast hoard it must have been. Till now, Garuda was the most powerful among the three recently active primals, but according to our latest readings, Titan has usurped that honor. A primal's might is determined by two factors, the amount of crystal it has gorged upon, and the fervor of its believers. I would like nothing more than to measure precisely how strong Lord of Crags has become, but I fear the time for such prudence has run out. We've already received an official request for assistance from the Maelstrom, and as you might expect, it is addressed to you. For your previous encounter with Titan, you have traveled to his demesne by way of Aetheryte, first discovered by the Company of Heroes. Sad to say, this Aetheryte no longer seems to respond. But do not despair, for the Maelstrom has reportedly found another in its place. You'll want to speak to Commander Riki at Maelstrom Command for the details. I cannot stress this enough, but Titan has grown fearsome strong. See to it, you spare no preparation. Maybe the purpose for all of these is to, like, familiarize yourself with, like, the new, well, no longer new, but, like, the Beast Man areas where you can find all the Beast quests. Alright, where's Commander Riki? Upstairs. You find it interesting why they don't do hard mode for trials anymore? Rather, it's just normal or EX. Well, like, the hard mode seems kind of arbitrary. Like, it seems like hard mode basically means, like, there is a risk of death, however small. Like one-shot capabilities, and then when you get into like the later game, like every trial has that. Like it becomes normal that you might die if you do something, if you stand in the dumb spot. This is not the Maelstrom.
Thanks, Granddad.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Bilbo Jones. How are you doing? Old of the Scions, your presence is most welcome. I'm chagrined that we must turn to you to lay the Titan low. No doubt this is yesterday's news to you, but the Lord of Crags has returned more ferocious and formidable than he was before. We cannot fathom how the kobolds were able to obtain such vast stores of crystals in so short a time. We will learn the answer in the coming moons, I suspect, but first things first. I'll need you to vanquish Titan before he and the kobolds have a chance to wreak havoc on Limsa Lominsa. You've felled a primal before, and we believe that you can emerge victorious once more. We've learned of a new aetheryte that will take you to the navel. It's situated deep within Ugamoro Mines. Not the most convenient of locations, admittingly, but so you'll have to cut yourself a path. Please make all haste. Titan's mere presence emboldens the kobolds, and 'tis only a matter of time before they move it in force against us. May the navigator guide you on your way, old. Okay. Now, where are the Ooga Booga mines? Is it in the lower? Middle? Western? Upper? Outer? We're almost there. I've never been to Camp Overlook. Neat. Doing well. Is this my first playthrough? Not quite. But yeah, I've never really played through Final Fantasy XIV. I made it like a chunk of the way into Stormblood. But I have not played... Like, I would say I've not played very far, but like that's still like 100 hours at least. Probably more like 120. But for the sake of YouTube, I wanted to record like the entire main storyline from start to finish, just as like a fun little experiment. And I can't do that like once I become a successful streamer, because there will be too much, you know? Like, wait, hang on. Before I go here, I should attune to the nearby aetheryte. Because I saw Asmongold try to play this once, and like, as fun as it was to see like all his followers spam holy on him and drive a whale into his camera. Like, he just can't play a game like this. And so I'm like, hey, I'm not popular. Let me give it a shot. Because if I had to choose, I actually recently filled out a thing. It was like your favorite games, things that had like the best everything. And my favorite game story of all time is probably Final Fantasy XIV. Like, it's one of the few games I play for the story. How does one get through this mess? Hi, Ada. Oh, Ada, I was following you. You led me astray. Boop. Alright. Once more, we do the thing. You're making plans for your next year to play New Game Plus on your second channel? Nice. It's gone really well. I've been surprised at the amount of support. Like, if I didn't get any views whatsoever, I might have had to quit after A Realm Reborn and, like, come back later. But the support I've gotten for Final Fantasy Fridays has been kind of amazing. Alright, the edge, but not all the way to the edge. Oop. Just home games. Take a swing at me. I contributed. He doesn't have as much to say as the others. You know, just bulldozing over Titan. I appreciate it. Personally, like, I didn't see the fun in, like, going through all of those again. It felt like the most forced. Do I need to complete those quests? No. They feel completed. Strawberry, thank you for the raid. You just missed several epic battles, and we're on our way back to Mordona to complete the story. Thank you again, Ada, for the help. When you get to EX raids, we can grind them for mounts. Ooh. Anyway, thank you, Strawberry, for the raid. I appreciate it. If you haven't seen Strawberry, Stream Elements has shouted her out.